The two number 41s head-to-head in the ruck. Mumford against McLean, who rose highest. Brought it down for Hewitt to try and work it out. And Papley flings a handball on the outside, unable to link up with Kennedy. Now the Giants have the numbers around it. Zach Williams playing a lot of footing in midfield in the last couple of weeks with all the injury worries for the Giants. And Alia will get the free kick here. The veteran. First inside 50 for the game. Big chance brewing here for Papley at ground level. Normally a good finisher, and the Swans on the board early.
Probably in the All-Australian side at the halfway mark of the year.
No doubt in discussions, yeah. And his zip and his ability to sniff out a goal, I think, is a major asset. So if he has got the tank to get into the midfield, that becomes critical just because of the lack of experience across the ground. If you can rotate a youngster like Papley, and he's still in that younger bracket.
Out for Heaney. Little flick looking for Reid, who applies a strong tackle on Phil Davis. They are up for the challenge today in the 18th Sydney Derby. Don't worry about that. Papley, yet another touch. Can he make it two? From the boundary line, Tom Papley, if you don't mind.
It's 2 goals already. We're 5 minutes into the game.
And that things, I mean, we reinforce, and we've spoken about it all year, how close the competition is now. I mean, and even in these games where the Sydney Swans, their hopes for finals is all over this year, but when you...
Straight down the middle, Deledio chops across the face. Himmelberg saw it coming. Well worked by the Giants to Daniels now. Goes for goal from 50. Bobby Hill, another option. Sails a little too long. Row bottom. Blakey picks it up on the half volley, nonchalantly, looks over his shoulder. That's what he's got in his locker. Puts it down in front of Rock to run onto. Ahead of Davis. Turns onto his left boot, and he's kicked another one. What a red-hot start from the Sydney Swans.
GWS have been just caught up the ground on a couple of occasions. That's really well done from Ronk to have the composure to get onto his left and drag that one through. What about the vision from Nick Blakey here? I mean, the kick was handy, but the vision to actually know where to go, and he executed that beautifully. If you miss the target, get it out in front.
McLean.
So they're doing this pretty well until then.
The big ruckman bit off a bit too much for this one. Jeremy Finlayson to kick from just beyond 50. He's more than capable. Gets the distance by a long way. Now Hopper is going to use Haynes via hands. Doesn't kick too many goals. He wants to tee up a teammate, and he finds Keefe. Around about 1 goal every 5 games in his AFL career. But he belies that with a beautiful strike, and the Giants have their first major. Back to his basketball roots there, Sam Reid. Unable to control the dribble. Finlayson goes to Williams. Clever little kick, and just enough on it to find Hill. The vision is good too from Bobby, and he finds Whitfield. First time in 2018 was Lockie Whitfield. He's missed 6 games this year, but plenty of tipping. He can be an All-Australian again. Kicks from just inside 50. Great strike on it, and they go back-to-back, the home team. Goes via hands to Papley once more. The leads are coming. Menzel the target here v. Iden, and the youngster learned a lesson there.
Yeah, the youngster has probably looked up to a massive asset for the Swans.
Normally pretty good from this part of the ground around the country. Menzel pulls it back, sneaks it home, and he's got his 3rd goal as a Swan.
And that's where body contact just to steer him where you actually want him to be. So, like...
Goes to 2 one-on-ones deep. Keefe and Bonner. Alia played it beautifully. Bonner keeps the pressure on, and they can afford to rush it.
His teammates are pumping out leads too.
He waited for Dawson, a big long kick to wrap around. He's got the journey from there. Was there a touch? Goal umpire doesn't think so. That's why you give it to Dawson from 55.
If they are going to go into September in a strong position, their time in forward half, yeah, they're ranked 16 in the last month. That's nowhere near good enough for a top 4 calibre team. No.
Had a few more metres there to maybe get a hand. Went whack. He's trying to... Pressure is on. Won back by the Giants. This looks ominous. Taranto just signed a new deal during the week. They'll get a goal here. Himmelberg looking for his first goal of the afternoon. Harry Himmelberg. And the Giants get back within 9 points.
He'll put in a 100-metre sprint to get out there. He was the one that got to that contest when the ball hit the ground and handballed it forward to the Giants player. So they need to start.
The handball chain from the Giants will work. Perryman on the outside, lowers the eyes, and Finlayson presents once more. Might have dislocated a finger.
That's Terry, yeah. Looks like he's, which one's he done?
Yeah, we're going to have to kick it first.
Bit hard to tell.
Phil Davis going to pull it in for him.
How's the routine with a dislocated
This would be
finger?
a great effort.
He's on his left hand as well, so it's a dropping hand.
The agony. Got to block it out, Jeremy. Can he do it? Finlayson to pop the finger back in a moment after kicking it behind.
I think it's more painful now that he's missed.
I know forwards, we love a goal, Lynchy, but he probably should have handed it off to a teammate, especially on his dropping hand.
Yeah, he wasn't going to give that one up.
Away in the opening quarter here at Giants Stadium, where the Swans have come to play. And it could kick off here after the siren. Few players crashing in. 18th Sydney Derby is cooking along very nicely in. Broke towards Clark. Menzel v Iden again. The youngster affected the spoil that time. Flicked up. Bonner first to it. Left it behind. Swans trying to lock it inside. That was stylish by Iden, but he turned it over, and Papley's got another shot here. And a poster denies him. Goes to a one-on-one. Himmelberg putting the bodywork on. Slapped away, and now picking up the scraps and getting the Giants on the board is Toby Green.
Strategic, and they get it to a one-on-one situation. Toby Green gets off his man, only needs half a chance, and he only had half a step really, but took the ball in one hand and within that 1 or 2 steps around his body, and in the end an easy goal.
By 13 clearances way back in 2012 in the second Sydney Derby. Good hands to Mills. That was touched. Not paid to Tomlinson. Bonner, that won't be paid either. Hopper has to get it on the boot in a hurry, and they go bang, bang, the Giants, and now they lead this derby.
Hit some targets, and with, again, half a chance, 1-step goal.
Precise finish from Hopper, wasn't it? Under pressure, split the middle.
Yeah, he's having a terrific year, Jacob Hopper.
Takes the game on. A couple of bounces from Finlayson, who could just about go the journey. Looks for Himmelberg in the pocket instead and finds him.
Good kick, good finish by Finlayson.
He's had 1 disposal today, and he kicked a goal. He's to make it 2 kicks, 2 goals. Works out the angle, and it is 2 kicks, 2 goals from Harry Himmelberg.
Hopper, Taranto, Williams, they're all class midfielders as juniors.
Here he goes, Toby Green. It was all too easy for him. As Perryman with another entry, and a free kick's been spotted. It's going the way of the GWS Giants. 100% right now, and as a result, he's not going to register. He's struggling a little. And go inside forward 50. Now it's a bit of an up and under. Swans, though, will take the mark. Oh, Heaney told to play on. How's the bounce? No problem at all. They made it work eventually, but boy, did they do it the hard way.
To the Sun to get a good first grab on it. Dropped it there. Tried to get the half volley. Appealed to the umpire, was turned down. And his 3rd crack at it around the body. He's a superstar, whether it be midfield or forward.
All the way down to Ronk. Menzel, no one in the goal square, so he's having a crack, and it's just to the near. Back to Bonner. One more handball might be enough here. Bobby Hill, around one, he can straighten up. He's a popular figure already, is Bobby.
How good was that?
Swans players there, but scrap it into the forward 50. Fumble, a few tackles, then Hill just gets on the end of this, and pace. That's what you want to see. Your quick players, you want to actually see them back themselves in and use their speed. Outstanding.
And wearing the fluoro yellow boots as well helps.
You've got to be, you've got to be able to run if you've got those wheels.
Goes wide to Florent, who's had no problem finding the footy today. Good-looking kick. Blakey couldn't stick the mark over a couple of Giants. Menzel! Oh, that was so clever. Back to Haitley now via Delidio. Quick hands. Bobby Hill and Hopper finishes it off. A goal and a goal assist from a very clever Bobby Hill.
Really? It's a great finish of 1 step.
Just
the swing and doing the 180 as well, and to be able to hit that You've got a very small sweet spot there, Lynch, to be able to hit that one.
Yeah, he's on top of his game, it's fair to say.
Well, he came into today with the handball to Tomlinson, got the benefit of the doubt. Now the Swans get the entry. Papley, he's got a bit of room to move against Shaw. That's on. Tom Papley kicked the first 2 goals of the game. That's a tough ask this time. Makes the go-to, buys time for Hopper for 3 goals in 1 quarter, and it was too much to ask.